Duke doesn't wear Gucci. He doesn't post fake deep quotes. He doesn't act like the smartest dog in the room. He's not rich. He's not polished. He's not trying to look important. And still, Duke walks into a scene and somehow becomes the center of it. Why? Because charisma is not about looking impressive. It's about making others feel something. And Duke is really good at that. Most people think charisma comes from status, confidence, perfect words, or a strong image. But Duke proves the opposite. He doesn't win people over because he looks powerful. He wins them over because he creates 4 feelings: inspiration, admiration, calm, and trust. That's the real formula. And once you see it, Duke's charisma becomes obvious. Part 1. Duke inspires. Duke is charismatic because he always feels like he's on a mission. A bone is stuck on a shelf. Another dog looks at it and gives up. Duke drags over a chair, climbs badly, falls off, slides across the floor, gets up, and tries again. Like this is the biggest moment of his life. That inspires people. Or picture Duke in the backyard, digging one totally useless hole, like he's searching for ancient treasure. Dirt everywhere, face covered in mud, zero shame, full commitment. That kind of energy is contagious. Charismatic characters make simple things feel important. And Duke does that all the time. When he runs, he doesn't jog, he charges. When he wants something, he wants it with his whole body. When he believes in something, even something ridiculous, he makes you want to believe in it too. That's inspiration. Part 2. Duke earns admiration. Duke is also charismatic because he has backbone. A bigger dog steals his spot on the couch. Duke doesn't throw a dramatic tantrum. He doesn't start performing for attention. He just stands there, locked in, like, yeah, that's my seat. That's presence. Or take the dog park. Every other dog is barking, spinning, begging to be noticed. Duke doesn't compete with chaos. He stays still. One look, one slow step forward. Suddenly he matters more than all the noise. People admire that. They also admire commitment. Duke chases the tennis ball into the pond. He guards the house from a plastic bag blowing in the wind like it's a national emergency. He hears one weird sound at 2 a.m. and turns into a full-time security guard. Even when he looks absurd, he commits completely. And weirdly, that makes him cool, because admiration doesn't come from perfection. It comes from conviction. Part 3. Duke creates calm. This part matters more than people think. Fireworks outside. The room gets tense. Other animals panic. Humans start reacting. Duke freezes for 1 second, then settles down. Not because nothing happened, because he doesn't instantly fall apart. That's powerful. Imagine Duke in the vet waiting room. Cats are offended. Small dogs are vibrating. Humans are stressed. And Duke is just sitting there like he's about to handle a business meeting. Or the kitchen is a disaster. Broken plate, spilled food, chaos everywhere. Duke looks around like, okay, bad situation, we move. That calm is magnetic. Because in a loud, nervous world, the one who stays grounded feels strong. Part 4. Duke builds trust. And finally, Duke is charismatic because he feels real. He doesn't act flawless. If he made the mess, you can see it on his face. If he's confused, he looks confused. If he wants the bone, everyone knows he wants the bone. There's no fake mystery, no fake perfection, no performance. Duke can be stubborn. He can be dramatic. He can run straight into a glass door and then pretend that was tactical. But that doesn't make people like him less. It makes them trust him more. Because trust comes from honesty, and Duke always feels honest. So why is Duke charismatic? Not because of looks, not because of status, not because he talks smooth. Duke works because he inspires people with his energy, earns admiration with his backbone, creates calm under pressure, and builds trust by being completely real. He's not perfect. He's not elegant. He's not trying to be charismatic. And that's exactly why he is.